Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltamar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Where we left off last time, we had saved Phaere from some mind flayers, and then we basically just killed things the rest of the entire episode. We killed some things in the arena, including an Eye Tyrant. We killed a whole bunch of other random creatures in there, and then we killed a drow and stole her brain to give to an aboleth, which is a psionic squid thing. And now we're just going to go about the rest of this tavern, and then we'll continue on our way with our quests. So, Barak says, "We are telling tales, Male, of our feats in history. It is an old custom of Ust Natha, something you would be unfamiliar with in Nisadran." "Tell me something of Ust Natha's history, then." "Something of the city's history, eh? Yes, I suppose you would know nothing of it, ignorant lout. Do you even know of the part Ust Natha played in the scattering? The scattering? Bah! Are you completely devoid of sense? Your house mother should be flayed alive for her neglect of your instruction. When the magical battles caused the collapse of the Berindrin, the great cavern once held by the dwarves, most drow were crushed. Only the favored survived. Groups of drow fled the rubble in every direction, seeking new holds to establish their power, set upon by our enemies. That was the scattering, fool. Ust Natha was untouched by the Great War, and hordes of drow came to our walls for protection. Devourers and Eye Tyrants followed, seeking to eradicate them. For 1 century our enemies waged constant war upon us. The walls of Ust Natha held, however, and we pushed our enemies back in a merciless victory. Many of the drow then left Ust Natha to find larger living spaces, more resources to plunder, establishing your beloved Ched Nasad, amongst other places. There would be no Ched Nasad were it not for the walls of Ust Natha. That is the part of Ust Natha played in the scattering. Do not forget it. What about your own feats? I have slaughtered many in my time, Male, so do not ask such a question as if I have not. I am as battle-hardened as any in the fighter societies. I took part in a glorious running 100 years ago, when a cavern leading to the surface was found. I helped raid the communities during the hunt. Many pathetic humans fell to our blades in that running, in memory of Ust Natha. I stumbled into a village of the sub-race known as Halflings. The diminutive worms scattered. I hunted for them all. I have their tiny skulls to this day. The running lasted a week before the humans marshaled their defenses. The humans collapsed the tunnel, but one day we shall find another, and I pray to again be amongst the drow who will take part in the running. Can I ask you about something else? I'll tell my own tales as I wish, and I'll not be prompted by you. If you wish to ask insipid questions, go bother someone else. I'll do that.
It is you again.
Oh. So Baldur arrives at last to greet the female that he rescued so valiantly from the clutches of the filthy devourers. Didn't we already have this conversation? Yes, we did in the last video. He must have been invisible, speaking to me. Now ignore... Yeah, we've already read all this. What's the catch? We've definitely already said this. So, she asks us to meet her on the city platform, away from curious ears. We did that whole thing in the last video, though. Right before my doorbell rang, actually, as I recall. We're going to talk to Sondal now. Welcome. I trust that you have come to my dueling arena because you are tired of seeing pitiful monsters put to death in the name of sport. A well-respected male such as yourself will know that the only opponent worthy of the drow is another drow. I provide the opportunity. The current match is just beginning. It will be an inspiring display of skill on the part of our most illustrious competitor. Very well, let me see this duel of yours. Excellent. I will signal the combatants and have them commence their efforts. It will be a grand show. If I might have everyone's attention, if I may, with the permissions of our most distinguished females and the interest of our most hardy males, might I draw your attention to the pit at the fore. The pride of the males of the first house, Master of Blades Lasaunar, is here to provide his ability to us all. He has accepted an unusual challenge. 4 members of the Male Fighter Society have answered a slanderous comment with demands for blood. Lasaunar has shown his contempt by facing them all at once. Watch now, and all concerned will place their lives in the pit and their fates in their blades. As always, the victor may lay claim to all of the vanquished's equipment. Dude's got a pretty cool looking sword. It does fire damage. Although Lasana is taking more damage than they are. In fact, he's not doing very much damage at all, but I have a feeling that he's going to win, because he's the only named character there. There might be some cheating going on. It would appear that he is slaughtering them very slowly. He doesn't do very much damage. 8 damage a hit is not a lot. At all. And now we just have to wait for the cutscene to play out, because it takes forever. He is the slowest fighter in the entire world. There we go. Finally.
Do not question them.
I am victorious. They were worms, as I said. Their house is weak, and their blades dull and listless. A fine battle, though I'll wager there are those who could beat you. Are there now? And would you be one of them? Step up and prove your claim. I am ready for you. I believe that there has been a challenge. Do you accept? I will allow time to prepare if need be. We would want both sides at their best. Be forewarned that this will be a one-on-one affair. I will allow no more lopsided slaughters. Not at this time, but I will return when ready. We're going to quick save before doing this so that we don't lose all of our progress if we lose this fight.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Yes, I will talk to the dual person.
On my honor,
He's right there.
do my
Question
best.
the matron mothers.
As you wish, attention, attention. We are to have another challenge immediately. Baldur will now enter the arena and fight Lasanar. I'm pretty sure there's cheating. I think that it's impossible
Yes.
to win.
A solid hit.
Maybe not, though.
A solid hit.
Hold, I yield. You have proven the better combatant this day. I yield the victory. My sword is yours. I no longer deserve it. Thank you.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
I do not recognize you. For such a strong female to come out of nowhere is unusual. But I'm not a female. But okay. I thank you. I take great pride in my ability. I can see that. You will have ample opportunity to test it as well. Lasanar was my favorite male, and his honor is of value to the first house. Speak with Sondal when you are ready to face me. You have a debt of honor to pay.
What
A
is my
female
task?
drow wishes to fight me now. Also, this dude gave me a sword. Let's take a quick look at what it is. Blade of Searing +3. It's a bastard sword, which is unfortunate because it's actually a pretty nice weapon, and it's better than our +2 sword. But anyways, let's kill this person. You have been challenged to fight Lasanar's better. She has the right to call for such an action. Then I will answer that challenge. You may again choose who will answer the challenge. Are you ready to do so now? Yes, Veldrin stands ready. Veldrin now enters the pit to face Chalinthra. Attention all. She's probably got nothing on me.
On my honor.
Come on, bring it on, woman. Oh, she's a caster. That's not exactly great. Although she's taking a pounding. Does she heal? Blade barrier. Coward.
Very well.
You have done very well. I did not think I would see such surprising victories from a new face. I thank you. Are there any more challenges? If you are willing, I have a mage that wishes to further his status in the pit. If you have a mage of your own, you may face him. Edwin is probably ready, but I'm gonna
What is it now?
cast some spells on him before we go jumping in there. Alright, let's start with this one. And then we're gonna do one of these. Then we're gonna go with spell immunity. We're gonna make it against probably evocation spells. And then we're gonna do a protection from magical energy. And then we're going to do what else do we got? Minor spell turning, probably. Yeah, minor spell turning. And then mirror image. And then the final spell we're going to cast on our house is going, on ourself is going to be Minor Globe of Invulnerability.
Go bother someone else.
Yes?
Right.
At your command.
Go, Edwin, go.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Hold person is not going to work on someone that ensorcered. Ensorcelled? We'll go with ensorcelled, I think that's a word. Ensorcered, I'm pretty sure isn't. It looks like his spells are wearing off, or we're breaking through them. Oh yeah, Drow have innate magic resistance, which makes this fight a little more annoying. I wonder if I can just hit him with my...
Fear me!
Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. We'll just stab him with a knife until he dies. Ha! Throwing knives are the best anti-mage killer.
What is my task?
Alright, Sandal, what else you got? You've done very well. I did not think I would see such surprising victories from a new face. Are there any more challenges for me? There is another mage. Edwin will go again.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
I don't want your spell going off. I mean, I guess I could just cast like a summon, but I'm not gonna bother doing that actually. I'm just gonna cast haste on myself.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now? Cry for your
And then lob my
useless
knife at him.
weapon.
This throwing knife is the best weapon I have, I think. At least for Edwin. Alright, next up. Edwin is just cleaving through these mages. Come on, let me save. We're not technically in Are we in combat because there's a summoned creature? I think we
On my
were.
honor. It shall
The
be.
path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of
People are
nature.
beginning to speak of the skills your group displays in magic. Of course, that means others wish to challenge you. Do you have a mage ready to accept? Edwin will go again, because Edwin is our mage of choice.
Yes?
He is a monster already? That's not cool. Eat fireball, chump. Why aren't you casting a fireball, Edwin? What are you doing? Cast your fireball already. Why is Edwin not casting any spells? Oh, he's silenced. That would make sense why he's not casting any spells. I think we have a vocalize, don't we? No, we have a silent spell. Which is not going to help Edwin at all. But what we can do is just use a wand, I guess. Yeah, that'll be okay. Alright,
Yes?
I'm ready to go. Let's try this.
Do
Shall
not
be.
question the matron mothers. Cry for your life. Oh, all right. Ha! Fear me.
We'll kill the drow in a second. We're going to deal with this Ettercap first. Since we're silenced, it has become more annoying. Oh, that's not good. All our spell protections were removed. Does that mean we're not silenced anymore? Excellent. Now we have fireballs. Holy crap, she casts spells fast. Come on, fireball, go. Nope. Are we silenced again? We are silenced again. Excellent. I think we might actually die. Let's reload. We're going to
Yes.
rest and wait for our silence to wear off this time. We can't rest in the inn. Okay. I guess we have to purchase our room.
It shall be.
We have a little while to meet Phaere, I think, so
What is my consider it
let's go see if we
done.
can find a room here. Who are you?
To walk
Bartender.
apart from house and
Excellent.
queens, to walk into the grave.
Good God, this place is expensive. They only have royal rooms. They like their luxuries,
Do your people
apparently.
have any kind of rite of passage into adulthood? I'm curious.
Nothing formal, usually. The normal rite is an act which you and I are recently familiar with, but it does vary with some cultures. The Drow have a more formal ritual, though it does vary place to place. The blooding must be performed by both sexes upon reaching the age of maturity. The young must hunt down and kill an intelligent surfacer, preferably of the adventurer's cloth. My house insisted on the head of a holy warrior, so I brought my matron mother the head of one Kilgind Sigindulba, a priest of some cult, and a man about the frontier. He thought me a beggar seeking guidance. He was surprised when he learned I was Drow, but not as much as when I used his own holy mace to cave his forehead. And this made you an adult? It gained me respect in a society ruled by cruelty and ambition. I had lain with a male long before, many times in fact, and that is no measure of a Drow. And the act pleased Lolth. Pleasing the Spider Queen was our ethos and our mantra, girding ourselves to conquer the other races. That is the Drow's goal, is it? To conquer the other races? The Drow wish to rule, as do the Durgar, Kotoa, even Illithids, but our feet are clay. We distrust each other almost more than other races, and that is our weakness. I've never heard the phrase, and our feet are clay.
Yes.
Interesting.
I will do my best.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Alright,
What is my task? Yes.
let's go, Edwin. You have more fights to do, which means
Yes.
more spells to do. Alright. Back to your spell casting. Why are you not down here? Get down here.
Foolish.
And the dead.
On my honor. Very well.
I still like how no one's questioning the bear. The random surfacer bear that is sitting inside of a Drow city. Apparently it's of no consequence.
What is it now?
I know that if I were a Drow, and a group claiming to be Drow showed up with a bear from the surface, I'd probably wonder where they got the bear from. Just saying that it does spark a little bit. Now, silence. What kind of a spell is silence? Do I have silence? I want protection from the spell that does silence. Silence? Hello, silence, where are you? I thought I had silence. That's blindness. I'm looking for one that looks like an ear. I don't think it's any of those. Mirror image is not the same thing. Maybe I don't even have silence. I thought I did, but perhaps not. Alright, well, what we're going to do then is just,
Oh, all right.
did I lose it because I didn't do it properly? That sucks, oh well. No big deal. We'll be fine. Maybe. We will situationally be fine. What else do we got? And then just mirror image first. That should be pretty good, I think. Alright, let's quick save.
Yes.
We're going up against a
Done.
Mage and an
Do not
Ettercap
question
again.
the matron mothers.
Go bother
Or
someone
maybe we don't have an Ettercap. Oh, that's right, because the Ettercap was a leftover from the other fight that I won.
Yes, yes, I
We have a
see.
Mordekainen's sword, but I can't see the enemy, so
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
I'm gonna back up.
One day.
I'm gonna cast, not spell sequencer. Where's remove magic? In that direction. There we go. I don't think this is gonna work. I think they're gonna bounce off of her. Now we just have to wait for her stone skin to wear off. And she'll be dead. There we go. She dispelled my protection magic, but that's okay. She's almost dead. There we go. Next up. If we do it fast, we'll still have our Mordekainen sword there.
As
Her
you
path
ask.
to supremacy for a male.
There are no other opponents. You become quite the imposing figure. You are destined for good things if your matron takes notice. Alright.
On my honor.
It looks like we cleared it out.
It shall be.
We killed everybody. Which means we get to loot all the things. Korgan, come loot the things. No, Korgan, you're useless. Never mind. Viconia, come loot the things. You're stronger than Korgan now, which is kind of sad, actually. Just gonna go ahead and take all the things. Oh, there's a lot of garbage here. Alright, nothing really good. We'll ID it and sell all this stuff. What else is in this tavern of note? I think we have done most of the things.
Yes, it shall be.
It looks like Phaere and Sulafane are gone. So that was a pretty good epic mage battle that we had.
What is my task?
That's what mage battles kind of look like. Casting, removing spell protection spells, and lobbing all of the attack spells you can think of.
Consider it
Hey,
done.
there's a kobold here. Hello, kobold. They are slaves in the city. To be fair, they're largely slaves on the surface too. Let's go talk to Phaere and see what she has for us. We're gonna go talk to her right away because we're impetuous.
It is you again.
Ah, you have finally come. Good. Your timing is excellent, as I had just arrived here recently myself. I trust you are ready to leave presently. What exactly are we to be ready for, Phaere? Why have you brought us out here? Is this some fool ambition of yours? None of my ambitions are foolish, Sulafane, and we are here to perform a service for the good of the city and the matron mother. I wasn't aware matron Ardalas did anything for the good of the city. Silence. You will obey Mail. An Eye Tyrant, a beholder, is in the city, smuggling adamantite. The matrons have decided we are to kill it. What is it? Did you say we? Or what is this? Did you say we? I did. I'm going to join you in this duty. The Eye Tyrant has come on his Spelljammer ship near here. Sulafane and I will go and scout it out alone. Veldrin, I trust you can find your own way to the ship. It is one of the platforms in the southeast of Ust Natha. Do not take too long to catch up. Come, Sulafane, we can catch up on old times. So we have a beholder to kill, again, for like the millionth time, but that's okay. We'll kill the beholder. No big deal, beholders aren't all that tough. Not anymore, not since we got the Shield of Baldur anyways. That made it considerably easier. Give this to Hexat. That's just sellable. Oh, this is an awesome amulet actually, mostly because of the immunity to level drain. It's good for mages, but Edwin's is much better because he can memorize 2 extra wizard spells of each level. It's way too good to give up, so we're actually going to give this to not our main character because he can't. We're going to give this to Viconia, but she also can't have it because her inventory is full of armor. Delicious, delicious armor. Freedom of movement. We're going to give that to nobody. Korgan. We're going to give it to Korgan. Korgan doesn't even have a ring yet. So there you go. Enjoy. I wish it was a ring of strength so I could equip your hammer again. But that is not to be. Alright, what else do we got here? Dragon's Bane halberd. That can go straight into the bag of holding. And this can be sold. That can definitely be sold. We're just going to give everything to Edwin to sell because he's going to identify this drow gear for us as well. Alright. His inventory is pretty well full of all the things he needs to sell. That's a sweet dagger. A +4 dagger. That's going straight to Hexat, who only has a +3 dagger. Yes, her has a special little ability, but screw that. I want a +4 dagger.
I will do my
Do
best.
not question the matron mothers.
Okay. Sell, 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 sell. We're gonna sell everything except for the Book of Infinite Spells because we can't, and also it's awesome and we don't want to. Alright, that's better. Clear out some inventory space. Just a few more things to sell, and then we're gonna go fight a beholder. Hopefully before this, before we run out of time.
Yes?
The
Yes.
path to supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the
What is my
matrons.
task?
Alright, quick save, let's go. It is down over here, so let's see if we can just make it there quickly. How do I get there? Right there. Let's not go too far. Our people are making their way across the city. Who's up first? Hexat? I hope it's Hexat. So she can scout. Who are you? A drow warrior. Okay.
That's right. No one.
The only person we're going to send into this fight is going to be Corgan
I've killed
with the Shield of Balduran on. Yes, he's already got the Shield of Balduran on. Excellent.
Aye, that be sounded right.
Why is he using a Battle Axe +2 and not Frost Reaver +3? That's just bad.
That's right. No one here but.
Alright,
us
let's go, Corgan.
shadows.
It's Beholder time. You can talk to Phaere.
It is.
Veldrin, finally. We have been watching the crew leave the ship for their rest, and I suspect the Eye Tyrant is soon to follow. We must be ready. Concentrate all your efforts on the Eye Tyrant, Veldrin, and do not bring harm to Phaere or me. Such accidents happen far too often for my liking. Indeed. Although I can... Wait, be still. It comes. I sense it. Be ready. Well, where is it? You sensing it and it actually showing up seem to be very mutually exclusive.
I am ready. That is what you
On my honor.
There we go.
Very
said.
well.
No one here.
Run away. Don't get hit by Beholder things.
A most brilliant victory. The Spider Queen smiles on us today. We have spat in the great eye of the Eye Tyrants and lived to tell the tale.
Of course we did. I had an awesome shield on. Indeed. Well done. Do not disturb the carcass, however. There will be several acolytes coming to deal with it. Deal with it? What do you speak of, Phaere? Why would acolytes wish to do anything with the corpse of an Eye Tyrant? Ask me no questions, Sulafane. We shall return to report to the matron mothers. Veldrin, I will see you again in the tavern within 3 days. What is going on here, Phaere? This is too suspicious. Do as you are commanded, male, and live. Veldrin, journey about the city as you will, but remember our meeting. Do not be late. Okay.
Yes?
I think we were duped into killing a beholder for... I have no idea why we were duped into killing a beholder. But we were, and that's all that matters. What is this place? I can't remember. This is Darix's tower. Let's go take a look inside there. Why not?
Shadows.
Can't hurt to see what's going on inside of the place. Oh. I guess we can't go in there yet. I think there's a quest to go in there, actually. I think we're going to end the video here. We're almost at 30 minutes. And in the next video, we'll go find Phaere and begin her next quest. We don't really have any side quests to do in this city. Is there a random dog here? In the Underdark? I mean, there are stranger things in the Underdark, like, you know, a bear, but still. I'm going to save here. Oh, it's cold in here. My hands are freezing. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you next time.